Hello, Coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest transfer stories. We start with Thomas Meunier of Dortmund, as it has been reported that the German outfit are demanding 15 million euros for the Belgian, whereas Barcelona are not ready to pay over 10 million euros for him. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Alex Collado, who is now playing on loan at Elche, it has been reported that the Barcelona youngster wants to return to the Camp Nou next summer. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into it, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please make sure to watch it right up to the very end. As Barcelona continue their search for a new right back, they have held fresh talks with a representative of Borussia Dortmund, defender Thomas Meunier, according to Mundo Deportivo. The Catalans are on the lookout for a right back to replace the exit-bound Sergio Dest, who is not trusted by manager Xavi Hernandez. Joan Foyt of Villarreal is Barca's top target, but could be out of reach due to the Yellow Submarine's 42 million euro demands for the Argentine. Meunier is considered a cheaper alternative for Foyt, and fresh talks have been held with a member of his entourage over a potential transfer. The 30-year-old is willing to move to Camp Nou and considers it a dream to play for Barcelona. The Belgian international is reportedly willing to adjust his wages to help Barca stay within La Liga's salary cap limit. However, Borussia Dortmund's demands are proving to be a hurdle for the Catalan giants at the moment. As per the report, the Black and Yellows want a transfer fee of 15 million euros for Meunier. However, Barcelona are unwilling to spend more than 10 million euros on the former Paris Saint-Germain fullback, leading to the situation getting complicated. Meunier has been a target for Barca during the January transfer window as well, but talks did not progress as his club were unwilling to negotiate. And Dortmund director Sebastian Kehl recently insisted that the club are not contemplating the possibility of selling Thomas Meunier this late in the transfer window. So they might stand firm on their demands for the Belgian, putting Barcelona's plans to sign him in jeopardy. With Villarreal also likely to take a similar stance with Foyt, the Blaugrana might have to turn to Arsenal outcast Hector Bellerin as an alternative. With some few days to go before the summer transfer window comes to a close, Barcelona are desperately hunting for a new right back. Sergio Dest, who was the only natural right back, is not being counted by Xavi at all and looks like he won't even play a game this season if he continues to stay put at the Camp Nou. So it is imperative for Xavi to look for a new right back that suits his plans. Of course, every day we've been talking about potential right backs. So far, if you ask me which of the right back will come to Barca, I can't say. Joan Foyt would have been the most talked about from Villarreal, but Villarreal had to make things so difficult by saying that either Barca pay his 42 million euro in release clause or he won't be for sale. And also Thomas Meunier of Borussia Dortmund have been also talked about a lot. And now it seems as though Barca are still keeping their options so open in that right back position. So Dortmund, according to reports, are demanding up to 15 million euros for Thomas Meunier. But Barcelona have insisted that they are not ready to pay more than 10 million. That means the maximum that Barca want to pay if they want to choose Thomas Meunier at right back will be 10 million. So it will be difficult to say if Dortmund will accept such an amount for Thomas Meunier, but they are saying that the player is also willing and very hopeful of joining Barcelona, as it will be a dream come true for him. So we don't have so much time left. We are still to even register Jules Koundé. We need 22 million euros for Koundé's registration. Barca still need to buy another right back. Barca need to, they are talking about a new left back. Like, I don't know what Barca want to do within this very short period of time that we have in this summer transfer window. Let's see. It will really need a miracle for us to get all these targets done. Register Koundé, sign these players, right back and left back. Because the thing is, even if we sign them, right, they will not just enter and start playing La Liga like that. They also need to be registered. And that's another sum of money that we'll start be hearing that Barca needs such an amount to register this right back or left back. So things might look so complicated in the coming days. But if Laporta have his own plans that he thinks that things will go smoothly, then I'm happy to see what it's all about. Because the way Barca are showing desperate on how they want to get a new right back and also a left back for as Jordi Alba alternative, then it seems something can be happening behind the scenes, that they want to get things done before the 31st of August when the summer transfer window comes to a close. So let's see what happens in the coming days. Then on to the next story of discussion. Alex Collado has captured the headlines recently after starring in a debut for his new club Elche this past weekend. The Barcelona youngster had joined Elche on a season-long loan deal earlier this month. He did not take much time settling in either, starting in the most recent game against Udi Maria. The playmaker even ended up scoring the all-important equalizer that helped Elche show a valuable point. Apart from the goal, his performance all around the pitch was quite impactful as he helped his club settle for a draw. In light of his performance, Mundo Deportivo has come up with a report on the youngster's prospects for the season ahead. Thanks to his bright debut, it appears Collado has a substantial chance of becoming a linchpin in the Elche attack. His ability to create chances and provide a creative essence in the final third could go a long way in boosting Elche's aspirations. The report further suggests that Collado wants to return to Barcelona at the end of the 2022-23 campaign. If he can continue his form for the remainder of the campaign, the player will have a significant chance of making an impression under Xavi's setup in 2023. The Barcelona coach already rates him quite highly and has reportedly, in two minds about sanctioning his loan spell. But it appears the move has worked out well for all parties involved, and it will be interesting to see what the future holds for Collado. The 23-year-old will be hoping to maintain his form throughout the rest of the season as he finally seeks a breakthrough at the highest level of football. Alex Collado made a great impact in his first game at Elche, of course, where he is on loan. He scored, against Maria this past weekend. And what a great way to start your loan spell, right? But the player still continues to aspire highly that one day he will return to Barcelona, where that has been his dream. This guy have never really settled for the Barca first team. We know that last time around he was loaned to Granada, and even though he came back for pre-season, played for training matches, played pre-friendlies, but manager Xavi have a lot of attackers, and there was just no way that Alex Collado could stand a chance of staying at Barcelona, and Barca don't want him to go to the B team anymore. So the best thing was to send him on another loan. And this time around, Elche had to take him. So let's see how his season goes over there at Elche, because Barca will be monitoring all their players strictly on loan so that they can take a very impactful decision by the end of the season. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.